Hi guys, welcome back. It's Lane. I'm back for another vlog. I'm just sitting in my car because after my exam, I'm trying to cool down a little bit and it's just easier to talk in the car while I'm waiting to cool down. So anyways, just gonna start a new vlog. I'm hoping to just continue with the secret history. I've sort of been into that more, so I may not pick up anything else right now, but we'll see. I'm trying to get through my TBR, so I should probably pick up The Only Good Indians too, because I did start that over the weekend. But I think today, I have a lab tomorrow morning that I'm not very excited for. I'm just tired, and I'm sure it'll be fine. Usually I come out of labs feeling fine, but they're labs. So, anyways, I have that tomorrow morning. I think the rest of the day I'm just gonna prepare for that, and then I think I'll just play Animal Crossing. I'm not sure if I'll pick up a book. We'll see. I'm just tired, and there may be a nap in my future. I'm not sure. Possibly. Anyways, I will catch up with you later and just take you along for the week. Bye! It's Lane, and it's been a while since I've updated. I think it's been since October 19th, and I didn't upload a vlog last week. I just had a lot of things going on with school,
Like particularly last week, there was just a lot going on. I had my mid-semester break, so I was just trying to enjoy that. And then I just didn't film a lot, didn't feel like filming that much. And was sort of in a reading slump, not like a big one or anything where like absolutely nothing was good or, you know, anything like that, but just wasn't prioritizing or wanting to prioritize reading. Especially with like the Animal Crossing update, like the night before they announced the update, I had been like getting into redoing my island because I knew what I wanted to do. And then they announced the update, so that made me more excited, which I'm still excited for it. That's on November 5th. But yeah, I just wasn't really wanting to pick up anything, especially on my Kindle. I don't know why, but it is so hard for me to read anything on my Kindle, and I think because I just like having the physical book, I like turning the page. But once I get into a book on my Kindle, it's super easy for me to like continue reading it, and I can usually read it pretty quick. I will say Kindle's good for reading romance. That's one thing that's like, it's easy to just fly through, you know? So yeah. Otherwise, I just haven't felt like picking anything up. I miss physical books. That was one thing I was gonna say. I was watching just some like reading vlogs and book hauls and stuff on YouTube these past couple of weeks, and I'm just like, wow, I really miss just physical books, and I only have like a select few with me at school. So I'm very excited to be home and pick up, you know, some of the new books that I got, and just some of the other ones I was excited to read but didn't prioritize bringing down. So yeah, anyways, it's just been a while since I've updated, and I think the vlog on Tuesday is going to be pretty short, as well as just not a ton of talking. So this will be part of it, and I hope that you enjoy it, or did enjoy it, since this will be the end of it. But I just wanted to quickly update. Of course, I've read The Secret History. I think last time I was on like page 200 or 100 range, but now I'm on 454, and a lot has happened. This book is definitely really dense, and sometimes I feel a little stupid reading it, but that doesn't take away from my enjoyment. Like, I think I like critically analyzing books, and there's a lot going on, and it's very interesting. Like, I definitely recommend it if you feel you can read it. I recommend it. I did read more of The Body Keeps the Score. I hadn't picked it up in a while. But I kind of felt like picking it up, and I think I read from like page 50 or something to page 107. So I am on, I think, part 3, chapter 7. And it's very interesting. Definitely helps having an understanding of the brain and neurology. And I'm not saying that you have to have an understanding, because it's not like in detail, like complex stuff. Like he does go over it a little bit, or if you need a definition, he talks about it, but it's nice to have that understanding, I should say. But it's very cool, especially someone who is interested in medicine or otherwise. But yeah, it's very cool, and there's a lot that I've underlined so far. I think it's sort of nice to understand where it might be coming from. Yeah, I guess that's it. It'll just be slowly. I think I'll finish it before the end of the year, but it's not like a high priority book, and it is pretty dense. So since I don't really want to pick anything up on my Kindle, and I do have 4 books that I brought that are left that I can read, like physical books, I kind of want to pick up Madam by Phoebe Wynn. I asked Taylor, my fiance, to help me pick a book to read next, and he's like, well, since you're into the dark academia, do this. And it's funny, I hadn't read this yet, but the Sarah Collins says the author of The Confessions of Franny Langton. I don't know who that is, but She said, Rebecca meets the secret history, gloriously dark, gloriously gothic. So I think that'll be a good one. I think it's like 300 pages. Oh, 400. Yeah. But like the font is, you know, big margins. Unlike the secret history, where it is very small. So yeah, I think I just want to get farther with the secret history, maybe even finish it before I pick up Madam by Phoebe Wynne. So yeah, I just want to pick that up. I think that's it. I did finish acnh, which is the demi-human manga that I was gonna read for Vampathon, and I finished that on Wednesday, I think. It took me like an hour, but it's pretty good. I wasn't really expecting the art style, but it's good, and definitely a little bit graphic, which doesn't bug me, but trigger warning if, you know, you're thinking you might go into it, just be aware it's a manga, so it can show that stuff if that is going to be part of the story. It's not going to be described, it'll be shown. So anyways, it's good. And yeah, I think I'll continue with the series, but not anytime soon right now. It's definitely a good book to read for Vampathon and just October in general. Definitely kind of supernatural, like demi-human stuff going on. So yeah, otherwise I was pretty terrible with my TBR, like very terrible, but you know, that's okay. I'm not mad at myself. I read a bit. Let's see, I finished 4 books. I think I might share with you my TBR for my winter break, which is the 15th of December to January 9th. I probably won't get to all of these, but these are just priorities out of what I already have or have ordered while I'm gone, because I've been very bad about buying books while I've been gone. Anyways, I definitely want to get to Kingdom of the Cursed. I read Kingdom of the Wicked at the beginning of the year, and holy crap, I love that book. So I cannot wait to read the second book. I want to read Kim Ji-young, born 1982, by Cho Nam-joo. I'm not sure if I said her last name right. I want to read Ariadne by Jennifer Saint. I really want to get to Clara and the Sun by Kazuo Ishiguro. I have heard great things, and I'm not usually into like sci-fi or dystopian type books. I don't think it's super dystopian, but sci-fi stuff, like AI, which is kind of what it follows. But I think there's some deeper topics explored, which I think is pretty typical of Ishiguro. But I'm so excited to get to it. Anyways, I want to read All Men Want to Know by Nina Barilio. I'm not sure if I said her last name right. I'm so sorry if I said it wrong. I'm pretty sure I did. I want to read On Earth We're Briefly Gorgeous by Ocean Vuong. I want to read Carmilla. I want to read Expectation by Anna Hope. The New Wilderness by Diane Cook. Women in the Picture by Catherine McCormick. The 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle. Such a Fun Age. She Who Became the Sun. A Little Life. I was so hesitant, or I was refusing to pick up that book. To buy it, to pick up anything. First of all, it's a huge book, which doesn't necessarily scare me. I don't mind huge books. But I've just heard some very triggering things about it. And though I don't feel I necessarily have a ton of triggers, and that I feel I can handle stuff relatively well, depending on my mood and everything, I've just heard that the friendships in it are quite amazing. So I do want to read it. I am right now, and after I read it, I'm not going to recommend it to anyone because of the triggers. But anyways, moving on. I do want to read The Practice of Not Thinking by Rainisco Kyoki. I think I said the first name wrong. I'm very sorry. I definitely want to look up how to pronounce names. This was kind of on a whim, so I didn't get a chance. But I will for sure, because I think I'll do a TBR again once I'm in front of these books and I'm home and everything. I want to read Lonely Castle in the Mirror by Tishimuro. Probably said that wrong again. I want to read Self-Help by Lori Moore, Hamnet by Maggie O'Farrell, which also leads me to wanting to read Hamlet by Shakespeare. I think I only had to read Romeo and Juliet when I was in school. And maybe one other one? Possibly. Definitely Romeo and Juliet. Had an English class that dissected the shit out of that. Excuse my language. That play by Shakespeare. Anyways, I also want to get to The Song of Achilles and Circe, both by Madeline Miller. I had bought those books, I think back in July, or maybe while I was gone before. I think back in July. And just didn't get a chance to get to them. I think they were on my TBR for my summer break, but I had a lot of books for a 2-week break and didn't think I would get to them because they're paperback. And then I do have a list that I kind of want to make a separate video on that are books that Maeve Wiley read in sex education. Very feminist type books, and some classics as well. But Jack from, oh my gosh, I know his second channel's name, but I'm forgetting his first channel. I'll put it on the screen. But Jack, he is a YouTuber. I think Jack Edwards. It might just be Jack Edwards. I will make sure I put it on the screen though. He did a video of reading the books that Maeve Wiley reads in sex education, or that you see on like her nightstand or her holding or talking about, like any sort of reference or reading, whatever. He picked those up and read them, and I was like, I have literally wanted to find out the books that she has read. I knew one, and then I think I knew one other one. I think it was Othello or The Bell Jar. Anyways, there were two at least that I knew that she referenced, or I saw her reading, or there was some sort of reference to it in the show related to her. Anyways, he did a video reading those. Highly recommend his videos. Love them. And I kind of want to do the same. He will be better at analyzing and talking about them because he does have an English degree and a master's, I think. But I am very interested in reading them and want to get to them as well and just do a video on it and talk about my thoughts and maybe try to analyze or even agree with Jack. But yeah, I want to do a video on that, so I will definitely talk about those books later. But that will be when I'm home, of course, because I bought the physical books because I'm not going to read on my Kindle. I love physical books too much. The Kindle's fine for romance or maybe shorter books. I've even read some manga on my Kindle app on my iPad because I do get color there and it's a little bit easier to read. But anywho, I miss physical books and I am very limited right now, but I will be home in like a month and a half and I'm literally so excited. I want to see my family, especially around the holidays. I want to see my dog so bad. I will insert a picture of him. I miss him so much. Like, I could cry. I won't, but I miss him. Anyways, that was a very long ending to this weird 2-week vlog or short video of me just showing you the things I've kind of done. Yeah. Anyways, I will hopefully start a new vlog on Tuesday. I'm just not doing much here. So I'm like, are people really interested in that? Again, I was kind of in a reading slump and not really wanting to pick up my book, but Maybe I'll just try to be better. I will talk to you guys later, and I hope you enjoyed this shorter vlog. Anyways, talk to you later. Bye.